Why do we always forget to do this? We gotta unmute. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's always forgetting to unmute.
Right, but also we need to make sure we tweet out and all that other fun stuff too.
Oh, absolutely.
Just so that way you guys get notified and know what we're doing. Because yeah, we're here at Reactions on Tap.
We're new at this.
Right. Your favorite place for beers, booze, food, and whatever we feel like watching for the day. Of course, as always, I'm Jeff.
I'm Kyle.
AKA he's the K-Wolf. I'm the Mighty TH90.
Mighty 90.
Mighty 90 if you don't know about the periodic table of elements. But yeah, so we're going to be reacting to the David Del Rio versus Liz Shannon Miller match. Sorry, I almost forgot the whole name there.
Singles division action underway.
Now, quick question.
Yes.
The Liz Shannon Miller, I'm just going to say Liz for short because I don't feel like saying the whole name. She's new to the
Yes, I believe
she?
this is her debut match. I looked her up a little bit. I know she was an editor at IndieWire, maybe still. I didn't read too much into the article. But
yeah, you don't want to dive too deep. I mean, just raise the top. We just need some general information.
yeah, and she is taking on Diamond David Del Rio.
Diamond, like DDP.
Bang. This is actually, I believe it's his second match. His first one was against Whitney Seibold.
Okay.
And I believe he won that match.
Well, I mean, we'll get the stats once we begin this match. I mean, I guess keep it short and sweet. Get right to the point, huh?
Yeah, let's get into this thing.
All right. Time for match number 2 on this Saturday. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
Hey. Emma.
Do you think your mom works here? Someone's gonna come clean up after you? Leaving coffee stains all over the place.
Disgusting human, isn't he? Just a disgusting human.
That might be a little extreme,
No,
but
I know, it was disgusting.
little. I mean,
He's
you know,
disgusting.
yeah.
How are you?
I'm just great, Christian. How are you?
So I noticed that you've been a little stressed out with Sam.
Well, I mean, mostly what's going on is that I have been doing my job. I've been putting my heart and soul into the Schmoedown and trying to elevate.
She's been doing a kick-ass job doing the Patreon stuff and like commissioning 2 leagues.
Have lunch and then he would disappear. I think he's over across the street having cocktails right now, probably at a Woodbridge.
Cocktails. That actually doesn't sound half bad right now.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Well,
maybe after we're done.
Throwing your weight around just a tad.
That's very true. I was simply fighting fire with fire, which was maybe not the best choice. I see now, but you know, it was a gut reaction, and I did it, and I stand by it.
I know all about gut reactions, and I think that the fact it is your right to say, like, hey, Sam says to you, you're going to be in a singles match,
right.
You lose that match, and you put Chance in a fatal 4-way, and now we know that in that fatal 4-way is going to be Chance.
Obviously, I'm bringing back Keaton Markey because she's wonderful, and I think that she hasn't necessarily had.
Yeah, that's right. They're throwing him into Inner Geekdom.
She could be a great competitor.
The Cobra.
A new competitor, two rookies actually.
Okay.
Yes, so we've got Chandru, who's hung around the studio a little bit. He's really excited to get himself in the ring, and Brandon Hanna, the return of old Boss Baby, now the Hitman.
Now the Hitman. Okay.
Is,
the old intern.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
For Bateman.
That's one of the things that I wanted to talk
The
about.
Hitman is his
Even though I
new
think it's a
name,
great
and
match, even though I think that both
people
you and
are
Sam
hyping
kind of
him
throwing
up.
your weight around, I
Like
think you might
they say he's
get
pretty
out of
dangerous.
control.
Well, I mean, if he's been working around the studio and stuff like that,
that's fair.
probably picks up on a lot.
So we got a manager bowl coming up.
Yes, I made my managerial debut in the Manager Bowl.
Winning the Manager Bowl and the Commissioner Bowl.
I did, yeah.
You did, absolutely. I remember that one. So you won that. You know that how important that could be. So we're going to make a little switch for the Manager Bowl for Collision. How about this?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how about
Okay.
we have 5. Let's do 5 competitors. 5 competitors going at it.
You can tell he's really tried to pitch this like a used car salesman.
No. 5 competitors, not managers. 5 competitors, before you get confused, representing each manager.
Okay.
They can choose who.
Okay.
So pick your favorite.
From those factions.
Somewhat.
I don't hate it. I just don't really
Somewhat.
see what the manager.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I love about this. I get too stressed at these things. People screaming and yelling, they're cheering, and they always yell at me. And I'm done being yelled at and I don't want to be anyone's boss right now. I do things like this sometimes.
He wants to announce.
So,
that's all he wants.
For 1 month, that manager, whoever's player wins, get this, and you're gonna love this, will be you and Sam's boss for a month.
Okay. All right. I mean,
What?
I'm all for someone stepping in that's gonna encourage Sam to.
This could
continue
be
on his trend
interesting.
of trying.
And you.
Because let's see, so
Look
the
at this.
managers out
Perfect.
there,
We're gonna find out who
Roxy,
it's gonna be. Will it be Jay Washington? He'll pick
Robert Meyer
Will
Burnett.
it be Tom Dagnino? That's something.
That certainly is.
Will
That
it
would be the best. That would.
Robert
The
Meyer?
legend in control.
We can have corruption.
Pure chaos.
Anyone that they want.
Ooh, yeah.
Pure madness.
I always forget about
And
corruption, honestly.
Finally, Kaiser. Any one of those managers, and why isn't Roxy in it? Well, she has 2 of the champions playing.
How
She's
can
another one
yeah?
in her
You
package.
can't forget
So,
corruption.
Roxy.
You got Ken
that's it.
and
That's
Grace,
my
the
deal.
two
That's my deal.
evilest people in the Schmoedown.
I cannot believe I am rooting for Tom Dagnino.
Hopefully that.
Go Dagnino. Of course, ads. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Bengals.
Yeah, you can tell that's. It's your first time under the
Roxy.
lights.
Trivia
Oh,
Schmoedown
boy.
alongside Webby Award nominee Roxy Stryer. I am four-time Rec League
Webby
basketball
Award
champion
winner
Roxy.
nominee, huh?
Roxy, thank you for joining us here for this incredible matchup of 2
I
impressive
hate this time of the year.
rookies who had
Allergies
big
are
debuts,
rampant. I'm
and
sorry
now
if
they're
I
looking to make
sneeze
a
into the
real name.
microphone.
One of them is going to go to 2-0 today.
These are my favorite kind of matches. I love a good rookie.
It's
I
a
love
good rookie match because you had Liz Shannon Miller, who made a big debut. Lightning did, defeating my buddy Demi,
Oh.
and then you have Whitney Seibold was coming in against.
Okay,
Diamond
so
Dave.
Well,
He
that-
had
that
all the
proves me
moves,
right.
And then
Right?
Diamond Dave stopped him in his
Hey,
tracks.
we-
So, like I said, each
We
competitor
missed
right
a
now
we
we
missed
missed
a
a
few
match.
somewhere.
As somebody who has made their way in the managerial position, at the
Either that or it was a very
thank you so much,
uneventful
sir.
much
match,
fanfare
and it
a
just
little
didn't
bit of
really
controversy.
ring
What do you, as a manager,
true
look
in our
for a
memories.
potential competitor? What would you want to see from either Lightning or Diamond today?
I think it's important now that you look to see which of the leagues they can play
Lightning
in. You want to make
versus
sure that they
Diamond.
aren't just a one league kind of person.
Maybe
So
they'll
I wanna
team up
see
and make the
how they work
Lightning
by themselves,
Diamond.
what their geek knowledge is,
electrifying.
and also just how they play along with others. Also, I want to make sure they can stand up for themselves, that they're knowing the game and that they make the right calls. It's not just about the knowledge, but knowing what the full circle looks like.
I just like saying Lightning and Dave, Diamond Dave. These are good nicknames.
Oh, they're amazing.
Let's take a look at
See,
the pre-interview
Mark Ellis gets
right
it.
now.
Mark Ellis gets it.
Yeah, you gotta have a good nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Two new names to the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
I don't know if he's related to Jack Del Rio, but it's David Del Rio.
My second match and the movie Trivia
Look at that
Schmoedown, the
I'm
first
sorry.
one was,
With that
really
mustache, he
successful.
reminded me a
wants to
little
be
of
considered
Pedro
as one of the greats, and
from
he's
Napoleon
off to a good
Dynamite.
start.
I feel confident. I feel like
I
I'm in a
have
good run
never
so far, even though it's just
seen
one match. But
that
going
movie.
into this match,
I have not.
I've
You have
very much
not?
prepared
I have
and,
not.
am ready
You
to
have
go.
not.
On the other side of that,
Oh, hi, Ken.
Liz Shannon Miller.
Coming into this match after winning my first match, it's honestly
That's a pretty
little
awesome
bit
shirt.
More intimidating.
Yeah.
Like first
Mad
time,
Max
I
up
knew
in
here.
what to expect, and I did well, and I'm really happy about that. Second time, I'm hoping I do as well, if not better.
Who knows where you go from
And
here? Is
you
it
know what?
Diamond
I
Dave
have
Del Rio
watched
that
that
she
match.
faces?
Playing,
Yeah.
Liz
I have
Shannon
failed
Miller.
again.
You know,
Hey,
I am
you know,
still very
sometimes-
intimidated because I did see her first match.
Like
and
I
she
said,
was absolutely incredible
sometimes
in
it's
it.
an
This is
uneventful
a
match.
to
It
really
just doesn't
see
stick well in the
that,
memory,
who
you know?
deserves to be,
But
continuing
they are
on the
relatively
run
new
of
competitors.
the
It looks
league
like they
in the
only
movie
have
Trivia
one
Schmoedown.
match each
So much hype
under
Yeah.
their belt.
Like they're saying you could.
And
be
they
the
both
next
won,
Ethan.
so
When I came into this
they're
league, I came in
1-0.
with the recommendation of Ethan
Both coming
Irwin,
in. Who's
and
gonna get that
Ethan
first
has been a
loss
huge
today?
inspiration and a real mentor, and I'm hoping this is
Just
a chance for
doing
me to prove to
Ethan
Ethan
things.
that his faith in me was warranted, and that I'm able to move forward on my own terms.
The rookies
Okay,
seem to be
so
getting better
Ethan
and better
backed her.
all the
I didn't
time.
know that.
This year we have seen so many newbies come and really face this challenge.
That
and
jacket,
soar.
though.
So I'm excited to see what happens.
That
with
Back
both
to
of
the
them.
Future
Anybody would
jacket.
expect the answer right now, that they want a belt around their shoulder to carry around. round. My
I do
goal right
like
now is
the suit
to
jacket
just
he's
take it
wearing,
match by match.
just
Playing
because
with
it has the
would be
crisp,
just
clean, like black lines
Yes.
around the collar. Like
I
that's a
love
very,
a belt.
that's a
Belts are
very
nice. They
nice
cost
look.
a lot of money, so it'd be great to get one for free. And also, it would be a real honor to make my name in this competition.
We have two new forces to be reckoned with in the singles league.
Dave, we're both 1-0. We're both coming into this as equals. One of us will leave the opposite way, and I'm wishing you the best of luck as I wish myself the best of luck as well.
I'm going to tell you something right
You sound
now. I am
nice.
here to play. That is my only goal. I'm here
I feel
to
like he
listen
could
to
be
some
like
questions
a
and answer
game
the
show
questions
host.
correctly. If
Yes,
anybody
yeah, I can
else
see
wants
that.
to come at me in a way that goes beyond the game, absolutely bring it on. You can't bring me down.
All right. Well, they seem like very nice competitors. I always enjoy that. Like, just because it does seem like all the main competitors have done that complete heel
See that,
turn
Roxy? My
lately,
favorite thing
and
is
we're
that
just
it's
waiting
Diamond
for
and
that
Lightning, so I feel like I'm
one
announcing an
like
American Gladiators
great
matchup,
hero to
which
come
is
up amongst the
fantastic.
rookies.
And doing a
that'll-
great job at
Yeah,
it.
we need a
mean,
rookie
look, they're
hero
very
to team
respectful.
up
These are two
with the
nice
veteran
people. These are
hero
good
Rachel the
human
Crusher
beings, which
Cushing and just
sometimes we
crush
don't
all
get
these
that in the movie
heels.
trivia
Right?
Schmoedown circle. They're very complimentary of one another's knowledge, but it also looks like they're starting to get that eye of the tiger where they see a future that could lead to a possible title match.
Yeah, and a good human being doesn't mean a great trivia player. So we're going to have to see if that bodes well for them.
It's very true.
I'm getting boozed, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
That is
you
the
can be a
truth.
rotten piece of garbage and know a lot about movie trivia, but maybe, just maybe, somebody nice is going to take a W here today and get to 2-0. Roxy Stryer, let's get to the tail of the tape. What are these people good at?
Absolutely. Well, Lightning Liz
So-
Shannon Miller is great
Oh,
at all of the decades.
Did
Oh,
they
it's
Just all
still.
of them.
All of the
She's
decades.
amazing at the decades,
Decades
so that's a
straight.
pretty
Oh,
strong
yeah, they
strength.
did
I mean,
bring
if
it
you're
back.
good at all the
So
years.
instead
All
of
of
it
the
How do you
being
compete with that? And also
Ju-
sci-fi
just
is another
the-
one of her strengths.
Was
And
it like
Diamond and
notable
Honorable
accomplishments.
Love. Dave Del
No,
Rio is great
okay.
with Oscars. And
Tail of the tape is so
directors,
much better
that's a
because I
heavy
remember
hitter
there was a
as well.
poll online for that, and I know I voted for Tail of the Tape.
Yeah.
All right,
It just
here we
sounds so
go.
much
Roxy
better.
Stryer,
It's
are you
like
ready
it
to
sounds
get this
clean, you
going?
know.
Oh, always born ready.
Then it is time for the
Notable
movie
accomplishment
trivia
sounds like I'm doing something in school.
I had to say it too. I just
Good
have to.
throaty
I
crowd
got it.
here today. Introducing
Introducing a commercial.
Have to try Monday.com. Monday.com
This
is a
is
platform
what
to
happens
track
when you watch replay.
first
Right?
with a record of 1-0. She is Lightning Liz Shannon Miller.
Yeah, with the colored tights again. Maybe it's the secret weapon.
Liz coming out. A little bit of pregame stretching there. Trademark hat. Ready to go.
You think a hat keeps all the knowledge in? I don't know.
I don't think that's how hats work.
Oh, interesting.
And
Interesting
her
little
opponent,
ditty.
also with a record of 1-0. It's Diamond Dave Del Rio.
Jazz hands.
And here's Diamond Dave.
Oh, diamonds are forever.
Curtain right open.
I think this was
Diamond Dave, take you see. Oh, look
was
at
this
that
a- wasn't this a
handshake.
James
You know,
Bond song?
it's just heightened by the fact that you two are
No.
so nice, and I know that just makes
Or was
Roxy's
it?
stomach turn.
It's a little too nice.
Seeing
It's a little
people
too
who are
nice.
just so classy and respectful of one another, you look like you're not enjoying
No,
what's going on the stage
I'm
right
from
now.
the Howie Mandel camp of don't touch my hand before anything we start.
Just give Roxy a fist bump if you get to meet her in person. All right, so we have Liz Shannon Miller, Lightning, and we have Dave Del Rio, Diamond. up there on the
Germaphobe.
desk. Here's how.
Even though
the
apparently
rules work
Howie Mandel
in
is
round
like-
number one. It's the first of 3
he'll
rounds.
freak
in this
out.
round, you're going to hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie trivia.
All right,
Schmoedown
round one.
galaxy.
Let's
Each
do
question
this.
Hopefully
is
I'll do
worth
as
1
good as I
point.
did
So
last
penalty for
time.
missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask you a question, you have about 15 seconds to write down your
Feel free
best
to play
attempt
along
at
at
the
home,
correct
guys.
answer on the
Yeah,
whiteboard
right?
in
Join
front of
us.
you with
How
the
many
marker
points will you
Roxy
beat
bought at
me
Michael's
by?
this morning.
You're welcome.
You guys are going to have about 15 seconds.
So
like I
far,
said.
we're at
Once we ask you
0.
by
I got
name,
0 out of
you
0.
give us your answer, please. Show what you
I'm
wrote
guessing
on the
by the
whiteboard
end
to
it'll be
your
0
camera
out of
at the same
6,
time you
right?
verbalize
Or
it
is it
into
0
the
out of 8?
microphone. I'll remind
It's
each
8.
competitor
8 questions.
has
Okay.
3
It's
usages of the
teams where it's 6,
throughout the
isn't it?
duration of the 3-round match. If
It's
you're not sure you
10.
heard a question right,
10.
you want us to repeat it. or you
Damn,
just
how
wanna
am
buy
I
yourself
off
some
with my
time,
numbers?
Use a JTE rule.
No,
you
that's-
also each have 1 challenge to be used at any
They
time.
usually do like the 9
throughout the
categories
3
and then the
rounds.
Patreon
Diamond
question.
Dave, do you understand the rules if I've explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
You ready to go?
Looking forward to it.
And Lightning Liz, how you feeling?
He
Okay,
just,
let's do
yeah,
Let's
he's
get
a
ready
host,
to
man.
Schmoedown.
Straight up.
All right, let's do this.
I think I've done that right like 5 times in a row now.
I think that you should get an award just for that.
It's time to Schmoedown. Well, I have my basketball championships. All right, in round number 1, we're going to kick off with the category of...
Right.
Animated.
Oh, okay.
Good
Here we go.
category to
Question
start off
one.
with.
Which pop music star provides the voice of young King Arthur in Shrek the Third?
I believe that's the 3rd Shrek movie.
I don't know how you got that.
I used
How'd
to
you get there?
I used to play this game a little bit.
Really good at the Schmoedown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Diamond first.
Is it Justin Timberlake?
It is, in fact, Justin Timberlake. Did Liz have it?
I didn't have
Put it
anything.
on my ass.
Justin
I
Timberlake.
said
I
Lance
told you that's how
Bass.
hats work.
Justin.
whenever
You
I
had the
think
right
that
boy
hat
band.
is paying off like Roxy.
Like whenever I think of
We move on to action adventure.
animated
Action
like
adventure, and your
pop
question is,
stars,
who
I always
played
think
show
Sephiroth,
host Caesar
Kingdom Hearts.
Flickerman in The Hunger Games? Did you read the Hunger Games books, Roxy?
Does watching the movies count as reading?
To me, it does.
Then yes, all of them.
I was reading last night, and by that I mean watching YouTube vids. 5, 4.
See his face, but I don't know his name.
1. Pens down. Go to Liz first.
Stanley Tucci.
It was in fact Stanley
I
Tucci.
said
Did
Chef
Diamond have it?
Stanley
Boyardee.
Tucci.
He did.
Well, it's the
No
Hunger
signs of
Games.
intimidation early, Roxy. 2-2.
Yes. Question number 3
Oh
in the
my
category of fantasy sci-fi. Which actor stars as the title character in 2011's Conan
Why
the
couldn't it be the
Barbarian?
old one when it was Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh God, who's the new Conan?
You know that I don't.
Really, you don't?
I know nothing.
Oh God, we got to work on this. Okay.
Could you repeat the question, please?
What's that?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes, that's one. Which actor stars as the title character in 2011's
Just taking a shot.
Conan the Barbarian?
I have it wrong, but
You know, sometimes
it's the first name that popped into my head.
Honestly, I'm just taking a shot in the dark with this one because, like I said, the old one I know is Arnie,
3,
but
2,
this one.
1. Go to Diamond first.
I put Carl Urban.
It is not Carl Urban. Did
I
Liz
said
have
Taylor
it?
Kitsch.
Dwayne Johnson.
It is not Dwayne the Rock Johnson either. We're looking for
Jason Momoa.
Jason
Oh,
Momoa.
I said
Jason
Army
Momoa.
Hammer.
Hair.
Moments
Big
after I wrote
story.
down Dwayne.
He shaved?
You haven't seen this?
I have not seen this.
It was on CNN.
Wow.
Oh
And
yeah,
a
he got
ripple
rid of it.
Jason
stirs in the
Momoa
crowd as
shaving
they
was
find
on
out Jason
CNN,
Momoa.
like
Yep.
hard hitting news, hard hitting.
All right, we go on to your next category. Your fourth in this. Going to take you to the halfway point of round number 1. And this is in the world of Oscars. This is
Oh.
a movie ceremony people used to care about.
Yeah, that's very.
What film released in 2013 won Best Picture at the Academy Awards? So the ceremony was held in early 2014, honoring the movies of 2013. That always make it confusing.
Yeah, I actually have been confused as well.
I'd love to see somebody host that show next year. Go to
Is it
5,
Yeah, I need to
4,
study it
3,
majorly up on
2,
some Oscars.
1. Pens down. We go to Liz.
I don't have anything. I'm sorry.
Did not have it.
Hurt Locker.
We're looking for 12 Years a Slave. 12
yeah,
Years a Slave.
honestly.
I've heard of that, but
So
I don't
he
know.
thought Oscars was
Well,
the
obviously,
Oscars
it
in
won
years.
that time, and
the
all of a
Academy
sudden,
Award.
It is still
Best
2-2.
Picture.
Here we go with question number 5
2013
in
was
the
a crappy
category
year,
of
honestly.
horror thriller. In Misery, author Paul Sheldon writes books about a character named Misery. What genre of book are they?
Ooh. That's
you
a
read
tricky
this one?
Yeah. I did not read Misery,
Mm.
but I did see the movie.
So it counts.
Yeah.
We already established
Totally
that.
counts.
Mm-hmm.
In our world, watching is as good as reading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you, Diamond.
I put
Mystery?
That is incorrect.
Romance.
Liz had it.
Dang it! I should have went with my gut. I said coming of age.
So now Liz, Shannon Miller taking
What
out
was
the
it?
lead here, 3-2.
Romance.
Romance.
3 categories
That was my
remaining
first guess,
in
and I
round number
Always trust
1.
your gut.
Your next
Always
category,
trust your gut.
I'll ask the crowd to help me out with this one, is the world of comedies.
Great job, guys.
That's maybe the best studio audience laugh we've ever had.
Nailed it.
All right, your question is, in what comedy does Michael Keaton play a character who clones himself? Would you hang out with a clone of yourself?
Obviously,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
best friend. Would you?
Nah, I'd probably be by myself.
I don't even know if this is a movie title,
Like other people,
but
including me. 3,
I'm just going
2,
with it.
1. Pens down. Go to Liz.
Multiplicity.
It is
Multiplicity.
multiplicity. Did Diamond have it?
Multiplicity.
He certainly
Send in
did.
the clones.
So Liz maintaining that 1-point edge over Diamond in round number 1.
If they don't have that as a movie yet.
The knockoff sequel to Attack of the Clones.
Oh, I love these.
Me too. What 2012 rom-com stars Jason Segel and Emily Blunt as a couple struggling to get married? Same.
As a couple struggling to get married. What's the struggle? Just don't do it. I don't understand. What's
First
so
thing, you
hard
gotta
about
get a
this?
guy. That's hard.
Yeah, it all sounds awful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you, Diamond.
5-year engagement.
It is the 5-year engagement. Did Liz have it?
5-year
I
engagement.
put
She
what
certainly did.
I
They
like
believe
about
in
you.
love.
I apologize for my handwriting. It's terrible today for some reason.
I've seen worse.
The handwriting, Roxy and I have seen a lot worse in the world of handwriting. Now we come to our final question, and we're looking at a score of 5
Sorry, just trying to see where I need to put the board.
So far with the competitors, they're not intimidated by the stage at all. It's
kind of like
lean
lean it
hot
forward.
shot rookies, and they both seem to be adjudicating themselves very well.
Yeah, rookie game strong so far, but don't get your hopes up.
I think you
yet.
need to
We'll
hold
see
it
how they
back
do.
further too.
See who suffers from the sophomore slump. Your last question in round number 1 is a Patreon question. The following
Yeah,
question comes to you
Patreon.
from Michael Campbell. Thank you, Michael, for supporting
All
the
right,
Patreon.
let's see if I can at least get
You
one.
gotta check out the movie
Just
Trivia
one.
Shmoedown
That's all
Patreon
I
if you have
want.
not already. Select
Is that
which tier
hard?
is right for you, and
Is
maybe
that
one
much
day
to
I'll
ask
say
for?
your name on an upcoming episode. Michael wanted a category of dramas question, and he gets that right now. In Charlie Wilson's War, what Oscar-winning actor portrays Maverick CIA operative Gus Avracatos?
Good pronunciation there.
I got really nervous as like my eye was getting to the name.
Oh,
I was
good.
like, oh God, this is not going to go well. But it did. 3, 2, 1. Go to
I don't know that one German guy.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
It is Philip Seymour Hoffman. Did Diamond have it?
Philip
He
Seymour
certainly
Hoffman.
did. Look at the
And
knowledge.
win a
Look at
goldfish.
the breadth. Look at the
Win a
depth,
goldfish,
Roxy.
yeah.
6-5 with Lightning Liz Shannon Miller enjoying just a 1
If you
point
got one
advantage
right,
over
you beat
Diamond.
me.
Dave Del Rio. As we now
Oh,
move into
man,
the
that was
wheel
a horrible
round,
round
you,
one
as
for
well as
me.
Anybody, manager or competitor knows the wheel round.
A lot of
We
tough
call it the wheel of
categories,
fate,
but
good and justice for a reason. You have
I
10
think in one of the
categories
later
on that
matches
wheel
we
plus
watched, I think
opponents
we'll do
and
better.
spinner's choice. And today's
We got
wheel
Inner Geekdom
actually has
coming.
2 slices that are sponsored by Movie Trivia Schmoedown patrons, and our crowd is going to love these slices because Tom Hanks is a Patreon slice, and
Okay.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl
has the
Streep.
wheel
Meryl
as a Patreon
Streep.
slice.
Oh, we
So-
gotta save that for the wheel spin.
Meryl Streep.
The
It
crowd
started early.
loves Meryl Streep. We know she's watching at home. Hi, Meryl.
Oh, hi, Meryl.
Looking forward to seeing you in Big Little Lies. Now, if any competitor spins either Tom Hanks or Meryl Streep, we're going to say the name of the patron that sponsored that slice. So, Dave Del Rio is
Getting
your
it started
favorite
out
today.
there.
He's sitting in
Damn,
that
someone's
seat.
trying to work
However,
out a
it is like
four-wheeler.
Liz
We might
Shannon
have to close the
has a
window.
1-point lead. So, Liz, would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I would like to defer to my opponent.
All right, Dave, it's all up to you.
All right,
and because
Diamond's
you are
going
1-0,
first.
I do have to remind you, spin from the wheel, not the peg, sir.
Yeah, you got to tell the rookies.
You got to tell the newbies. That's how you spin a wheel.
There you go.
You walk
Meryl
up to
Streep.
it, you just do
Meryl
it.
Credit where
Streep.
credit's due.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Action
Action
adventure.
adventure.
Okay.
Action adventure.
He looks like someone that would probably know some action.
He's looking. He's going to spin
Spin
again.
Again, up,
All
another
right.
good spin.
Very savvy play by Dave because he looked at the other categories, and I think that he saw enough potential in the other slices to spin again.
New releases.
And it almost
New
is.
releases.
So
Almost.
And
close.
the crowd almost went wild.
So
but we have
close.
new releases.
Okay.
And,
All right.
Your questions in the world of new releases will be administered by Roxy Stryer. Before we get to that, I will remind each competitor that in round number 2, you get 4 questions from each
Four
category.
questions
Each
in
question's
round
worth
2.
2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However,
1, 2,
stealing
3,
is
4.
available in
Uno,
round number
dos,
2.
tres,
If you're not
cuatro.
sure of the answer, you
Cinco,
can ask us for
cinco,
multiple choice.
seis.
We'll give you 4 options. One of
No,
which is a
you don't
correct
get
answer.
6
At that point,
questions.
the
Don't lie.
goes down to 1. With all of that out of the way, Diamond,
No, you get
Roxy,
4 questions, and you get the 5th
All right,
one
question
twice,
number 1.
and then you get 6
In
questions.
Widows, who plays crime boss and politician Jamal Manning?
I forgot his full name. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Brian Tyree Henry, B,
Ah,
They
Come on.
play some so poorly.
yeah, right. Man.
Terrence Howard, C. Daniel Kaluuya. D.
Just because I was thinking about cocktails, I'm gonna say.
A is correct.
I thought it was Daniel Kaluuya.
So you said it was B?
It was A.
All right, question number 2.
It was A.
In Teen Titans Go to the Movies, what singer voices Tiger and sings a song, upbeat, inspirational song about life? I don't have many of them.
Multiple choice.
Awesome.
Is
Okay.
it A. Chris Isaac, B. Michael
I
Bolton,
think it's Michael Bolton.
C.
Michael
Tom
Bolton.
Jones, D. Tim McGraw.
Doesn't he do Careless Whisper?
I'm going to say, because I've seen this movie 0 times, C.
Incorrect. So now for the
Not
steal,
unusual
your
to
options
be
once
loved
again
by
is A.
anyone.
Chris Isaac, B. Michael Bolton, C. Tom Jones, or D. Tim McGraw.
I'm going to go with Michael Bolton.
That is correct.
We
We
are
got it.
Michael
Big steal.
Bolton fans.
Big
We celebrate
steal.
his entire catalog. For my money, I don't know if it gets better than when he sings "When a Man Loves a Woman." I'm kidding.
See that coming.
I understand
Just
that
a
reference.
It's a quote.
All right, question number 3.
Mm.
What stand-up comedian plays a single woman that wants to adopt an athlete in Instant Family?
Eliza Schlesinger.
I was gonna say Tia Fey.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A. Teague Notaro, B. Eliza Schlesinger, C. Natasha Leggero, D. Maria Bamford?
Well,
Is it A?
Incorrect. So
I'm going to go with D. Maria Bamford.
Also incorrect. It's a friend of yours.
yeah, looking for Eliza Schlesinger.
Dang.
Was just in Canada with her. We had a good time. Hey, Canada, how are you?
well, would you look
Enjoyed
at
the
that?
stage time.
You would have
Very
got 2
funny in that
points.
movie, by the way.
2 points.
Question number 4. What is the name of the demon who prefers to inhabit the bodies of vulnerable males in Hereditary?
Oof.
Yager.
Well, I'm guessing it's a succubus,
Oh, man. Multiple choice. please.
but
Is it A. Abraxas,
Paimon.
B. Dagon, C. Samuel, D. Payman?
Payman.
D.
That is correct.
All
Paimon.
right.
Paimon.
Is it
Paimon.
His way through a
Paimon.
very tough slate
Leader
of
of the
new
Dark
release
Masters.
questions is
See,
Diamond
this is why I
Right.
do good
So
in
he
Inner
ends up
Geekdom.
tied with Lightning
I know
Liz
this
right
weird,
now, and Liz, the
nerdy
floor is yours to
Weird
start,
nerdy
and
stuff.
She could really have it.
Did you,
Take
Ma?
advantage going
Did
into
That's
you?
why I
the
can't
race
wait
against the right wheel slice.
for the Smets Kalinowski match.
Go.
I just see how
Look
little
at
I
Diamond
actually
clapping
know.
for Liz. I love how supportive these two are.
Remember, you can always learn more.
Opponent's choice. That's why he was clapping. Because now Liz
Spin
is on
again.
opponent's
Spin
choice.
again.
So now,
Yeah, right.
and
Don't we
Roxy,
get to
you
spin
must
again,
love this
please?
part of the
Please,
match
just
because now
once.
they have to be at each other's throats.
This is
Diamond
so
Dave
bad.
has to pick the one slice that he thinks Liz is going to struggle with.
Why are they smiling so much, Mark?
All right, Diamond. What looks good?
Let's go with family films.
Gonna go with family film.
Family films.
All right.
We don't know if that's hard or easy for her. We're going to have to see.
We do not. It's a
We might do
category
good in
that
these.
More often than not, I just kind of breeze
All
right by
right,
that
before
section.
next
We'll
match,
video
we're gonna
update,
shut the
but
window.
We'll see how Liz does with it.
Sorry if you guys hear
All
a
right, Liz,
bunch
your
of
first question up
engine
for
revving.
In the world of family films that can be enjoyed by the entire family, should you be unfortunate enough to have one of those. What live-action animated mix family comedy stars Bill Murray as Frank and Chris Rock as the voice of a white blood cell?
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A,
Osmosis Jones.
B, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, C, Bad Company, or D,
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
That is incorrect.
That's
For
not
the steal,
right.
Diamond Dave, your options are: is it A, Osmosis Jones, B, The Incredible Mr. Limpet?
I
C,
loved
Bad
Osmosis
Company,
Jones,
D,
and
The
I loved the
Osmosis Jones.
series
It
they
is
did
Osmosis
after,
Jones.
Big
where he got where
Diamond
Osmosis
Dave.
actually goes into a
Stealing
body
point
of a
back to Liz, that's
young
something
man.
Yeah.
During his
And
new
it's
release
like
slate. Okay,
him
back to you, Liz.
relearning,
Next question, in
like,
the world of family
How to do his thing.
integrating
What
into
comedic
that
actor
city.
Played the Martian in the 1999 family film remake, My Favorite Martian.
Christopher Lloyd.
No, was it Christopher Lloyd?
1999. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Jeff Daniels, B, Brendan Fraser, C,
I thought it
Christopher
was
Lloyd,
Brendan
or D,
Fraser.
Robin Williams?
C. Christopher Lloyd.
We are tied, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
8-8.
All right.
I just remember his face on the
Right,
cover,
next
just like,
question. In the world of family films, Paul Walker stars in what 1998 comedy about two surfer dudes who end up as Yellowstone Park Rangers?
What?
I'm gonna go to multiple choice on that one.
Right. Is it A, Yogi the Bear, B, Yellowstone, C, Ranger Dudes, or D,
I'm guessing Yellowstone.
Meet the Deedles.
It is not Ranger Dudes. For another Steel Diamond, is it A, Yogi the Bear, B, Yellowstone, C, Ranger
I didn't know
Dudes,
this
or
was
D,
a
Meet the
thing.
Meet the Deedles.
Give the man a point, and the lead, 1 over
Don't ask.
Right? Honestly, Meet the Deedles. Boom, over my head.
Your last question.
That's a Makuga guess.
Mercifully, your last question. Because these are some bad movies we're talking about.
Yeah, right?
But now we get a good movie. And this question is, what actor plays veteran pitcher Chet Steadman in Rookie of the Year?
Nick Nolte.
You said
Nick Nolte.
it is not Nick Nolte.
Oh,
and this
shoot.
could be
I know who it is.
huge
Oh,
two-point steal
shit.
if Diamond Dave can conjure it. No multiple
Sorry
choice.
Do I lose a JTE for a repeat on this one? Or
Yes.
No, I can give you one repeat of that.
Okay,
It's
thank
what
you.
actor plays veteran pitcher Chet Steadman in Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the
That's a
Year?
relatively new rule, isn't that? I thought that would still.
Seeing two different
I thought it
baseball
only
players.
applied
to
to
the
the
multiple choice.
multiple choice.
Yeah.
Is it
5, 4.
Mickey Mantle.
Timothy Busfield? Timothy Busfield.
There's a lot of kid baseball movies
Can I say?
out
Can I
there.
say the correct answer? Because I remember it now.
Oh.
Hit me.
Gary Busey.
For no points
For
whatsoever.
no
Yes! It is, in fact, Gary Busey. So Liz couldn't
I
I
can tell you exactly what her thinking was.
Liz, who
Like,
gets no points, but she did get the fact that it
crazy
was Gary Busey.
actor
An all-time
who's just
classic
like
rookie.
insane
I like that she still
guy.
wanted to show off her knowledge,
You
but,
only
you know,
have
sometimes
two
you're
options:
rookie.
Nick
I'm not
Nolte
like
or
to
Gary
keep looking
Busey.
up.
Right.
Like these two possibly competing for Rookie of the Year themselves. As we move on to round number 3, this is the round that will decide the fate of today's match. Diamond
Sure
Dave
will.
showing a narrow 1-point
Very,
lead
very
over Lightning
low
Liz
energy
Shannon.
round, though.
In round number 3,
Yeah,
these
you know,
competitors are
very
gonna give us
like
a series of numbers.
extremely
Each
hard
range from
questions for
1 to
them.
Yeah, honestly, these have been some tough ones. I've
Each
kind
of
of
you.
been
That
stumped
number
on
is
a
gonna
lot of them.
correspond to a different movie trivia Schmoedown category. The first question you hear is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one's
Ooh,
worth
shiver.
3 points.
I hate
The
that
last
feeling.
question we make it that
Ugh.
far is going to be worth 5
I get at least
big
one a day.
points. And there's no stealing in round number 1. There's no penalty for missing a question in round number 3. Excuse me. All right, Diamond Dave, you are in the lead by a narrow 1 point. So you're going to give us your 3 numbers first. What feels lucky?
3, 5, and 10.
10. And Liz.
15, 16, and 17.
15, 16, and 17.
Nice,
Very
keeping it
good.
grouped.
All right, Liz. I will be asking you your questions.
Sure.
And you are up first. So you chose category 15.
Okay.
And that's your 2-point question. That corresponds to the category of Westerns.
Ooh.
Oh.
Westerns.
Someone call Roca.
Tumbleweed rolls through the crowd. All right, Liz, your question. Who played the character that simply went by the name Blondie in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna say Clint Eastwood.
And the lead. It is Clint Eastwood.
Oh.
And Lightning Liz.
You know
Good
what?
guess.
I thought Clint
Over
Eastwood,
Diamond
but I'm
Dave,
like,
which means now
there's
it
no
is
way like the
Dave's
main
2
character
point
of the movie
question.
would be named just Blondie.
So you selected number 3, which is scores and soundtracks.
Okay.
Oh, someone call Riley.
Salma Hayek dances to the song After Dark in what 90s movie?
Is Only Fools Rush In?
Repeat the question, please.
Dirty Dancing is an 80s movie.
Selma Hayek dances to the song After
And
Dark
that was,
in what
um,
90s movie?
I don't know the actress.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
That is correct.
Wow.
All right.
Dang.
I love
Diamond
that
Dave
movie. I didn't know the
lead
song.
Over Lightning goes back to her for her 3-point question. Liz, you selected number 16, and that corresponds to the category of spy movies. Who directed Melissa McCarthy in Spy?
Paul Feig.
That is 3 points.
Wow.
And that
Well
is a
done.
2-point
Good
lead.
pull.
And
Honestly, I would not have gotten that
I
one.
was gonna say because he's directed her in a few movies. He's the one who did the reboot of the
number 5, which
Ghostbusters.
corresponds with
Okay.
comedy for your 3-point question. Who plays Farmer Jed Clampett, who becomes rich after discovering oil in 1993's The
Oh my
Beverly
God, that's
Hillbillies?
that's the actual show characters, isn't it? Like they actually got a movie
Yeah.
at that point. Oh my God,
I don't remember.
I want to say it's the same guy that played the grandpa that was bedridden in Charlie.
That is incorrect.
Very confidently answered, though.
Incorrect.
I see it.
She's looking for
What was the
Jim
answer, I'm sorry?
Varney.
Yeah.
Jim Varney.
Played Ernest in all those great
Varney.
movies.
Yeah.
Very funny comic as well in his day.
Wait,
All right,
as
so
in
David,
Ernest Goes to
we're gonna stay
Camp?
with you, and now you're going to have to answer
Is
the
that
5-point
Jim Varney,
question, or else
if I'm not
Lightning
mistaken?
Liz Shannon Miller
I
is going to come out of
think
here with
so.
the W. Roxy,
Oh my God!
fate befalls.
Someone Google it and let us know.
Right?
The 5-point question for number 10 you selected corresponds with new releases.
Okay.
New releases. In Bad Times at the El Royale, who plays Father Flynn's criminal partner and brother Felix O'Kelly?
I'm gonna say Kurt Russell, just because I feel like he would play an Irishman.
Going to go to 5.
Repeat the question, please.
Second JT rule.
In Bad Times at the El Royale, who plays Father Flynn's criminal partner and brother Felix O'Kelly?
Just to annoy you, I'm going to ask for one more. Repeat, please.
That's his last JT
Okay.
rule. 15-second stands between Diamond
I like
Dave
how he's honest about it.
and Liz Shannon Miller.
In Bad Times at the El Royale, who plays Father Flynn's criminal partner and brother Felix O'Kelly?
Bo Bridges.
And your winner!
At least he's honest.
Yeah,
He's honest and confident.
well done, Liz. Well done. 2-0.
Nick Offerman,
Nick Offerman.
aka the Parks and Rec guy.
And that is how the cookie crumbles.
Oh
for
man,
both
that's what I
Diamond
always
Dave
remember Nick
Del
Give me a
Rio
Offerman.
and Lightning
steak.
Liz Shannon
What?
Miller.
Who
Liz
does he
takes
play in
the
that
match here
show?
today.
I forget
Ron
his name.
Swanson.
Ron Swanson, that's right. That is right. I gotta stop knocking the table because it keeps bringing up the timeline for the video.
Liz getting to 2-0, Rox.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Ethan Irwin was not wrong about her. She is making
Those
her
were some
way as
tough
a rookie right
questions.
now,
Yeah,
and I'm
like
so excited
I've
to
never
see
heard
her
of some of those family
That's right,
films.
Like for a rookie match, I'm kind of surprised because I always feel like for rookie matches they always kind of not dumb down the questions, but they kind of pull from like.
Yeah, they seem like
It's
they've
definitely
just
not a
had more
competitive
like
match.
notable movies and like more well known.
This is
But yeah, it's just
All right,
sales have
and
plateaued.
3, 2, 1.
We need
bye bye Ed.
All right.
Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Well, you're still.
That suit coat, though, I still got to give him props for that. I like that suit coat.
The wheels kind of fell off in round
Very
2
good
for
suit
you when
coat.
you spun away from action, and yeah, that happened.
That definitely happened.
Do you regret doing that?
No, actually. I think that, these questions are getting more and more specific, and, it's challenging you to really, really watch the movies this time.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
to turn his mic up.
And with new releases,
Right.
it's not like you can rewatch and rewatch without spending boatloads of money because most of them are still either in theaters or just in theaters.
Yeah, true. Like, because they've pulled some off of like the shelf where it's like it just came out the week before.
Yeah, they like about a week later they'll throw questions in for movies that that's how kind of I think that's the closest that they draw it, and it goes like back a couple years for it.
Preparing for these matches? Or?
This is only my second match, so I don't know what the preparation is yet to answer.
Still figuring that out.
Yeah, it's just
I don't either.
you
I
got a
just
couple
show up.
matches.
What's
you got
next for you? Are you gonna stick with singles?
you
Are
got
you
like
thinking
get
about,
like maybe
going
like
into
4 or 5
teams?
matches, and you get like the rhythm of what you need for like studying wise, like how
agent here,
you're gonna.
Yeah.
I think I'll just continue with,
There you go.
with singles as long as the league.
Actually, it sounds like he's
All right,
getting picked up
sounds
off
good.
her mic.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Just 'cause it sounds
Sorry
kinda
didn't work out in
distant,
your
you know?
favor. Go get that AMC movie stub.
I will. I'm going to go out to the movies a lot more. And yeah, I'll be like, I'm here to prep. Thank you. So
And for the free popcorn.
And the free popcorn, yeah.
Thanks so much, man.
Absolutely,
that
free
perk.
popcorn.
All right, guys, I'm back with Liz.
Isn't it
who
like
is
every
2-0
Tuesday or something like
now.
that?
That's still pretty pretty good considering, you know, you're a rookie here and still finding your way.
I mean, it feels good to a degree. I'm, you know, it's always the questions you get wrong you remember.
I saw you beating yourself up the minute Nick Nolte came out of your mouth, and you were like, no!
Well,
It's the other crazy guy.
That at that time in our history,
They were the same person.
They were the same person. So really, they could have either one of them could play that role. Gary Busey, of course.
Just like you said, man.
That one killed me.
There's
because
two crazy
I knew
guys.
the name Chet
Either
Stedman.
Nick Nolte or Gary
Rookie of the Year is
Busey.
my favorite.
There's no in between.
That was one of my favorite
I
movies,
think
so
just
yeah,
when a
that was-
movie role
that one
comes
was one
up,
where
they're
I was
just sitting
really
there
beating
together. It's
myself
like,
up.
And
you
then
want
you
this
said
one?
Fun opponent's choice, obviously.
Yeah, you take
was
that
going
one.
on
I'll
there?
take the other one.
I mean, essentially,
Yeah,
I
basically.
figured whatever I got, I'd do my best. I honestly, because that's the thing.
Like,
with
hey,
the
Nolte,
categories,
do you
like,
want to
can
do
think Meryl
Black
Streep
Sheep?
is super easy, and then
Nah,
it
you
depends what
take that
dress
one.
she wore in the
Oh
poster.
yeah, I like
So,
Chris Farley.
Like, I mean, that's the.
Oh, and
literally
David
have
Spade.
no-
Those guys
literally
are
have
awesome.
No idea how the categories could break down. So
Chris likes to keep people on their toes.
I just
and
always
there's been
remember
some
Gary
really deep
Busey in that
pulls
one
lately,
show on
even
True
just in that
TV where
second
like
round.
yeah,
they
I mean,
reacted to like the
I'm
world's
glad to hear that everyone
dumbest.
thinks I'm beating myself up for the ones I got wrong, of course, but I
The
feel
ones
good
with
about the ones I
him
got
were
right,
so
and
great.
I
Right.
feel like I had a great competitor.
What's going on here?
Absolutely, but you came into this league with so much hype because when Ethan Irwin backs someone, like that's
That-
taking
His
that's-
word is solid.
Right. I mean, like that is the gospel, and it's like it is panning out your way. That you know, he looks like he was right.
No, I mean, I'm.
Is that a lot to live up to?
It's a ton to live up to, but at the same time,
Former
like, all I
champion.
can do is my best, essentially.
Ethan Irwin, like, when
and
that guy
I
backs
feel like the more I
you,
get in my head about
you
it, the more I
gotta,
think
like,
about those
people will
expectations,
notice.
and I think this is
Right.
good life
The
advice.
name
like,
alone
you know, the
begets, like,
more you keep
honor.
the more you get in your head about the expectations, and the less you just think about doing the best job you can. Like it's, you know. That's the way to go about it, I think. I'm going to have to up my game in terms of training. I'm going to figure out how to actually train. Like, you know, it's not just a matter of reading Wikipedia lists and like
Just
trying
call
to memorize
Kaiser.
them.
He'll
I know
take you
this
to
'cause
the
I was
trivia
looking over,
dungeon, and
Academy Award winners this morning. And
He'll
It's just like
learn
that
you
scene
something.
from A
Do that for
Clockwork
all the
Orange
so
where
it's really
they
just
got his
about what
eyes
you
peeled out.
retain.
I've been
Absolutely. Well,
cured.
best of luck in your next match. We're really enjoying watching how you develop out
Give
there.
me
It's
the
so
belt.
Cool watching new competitors come in and just kick ass.
I
Right
like
off
her
the bat.
hat.
And like I said,
Yeah,
you're
that is
both
a
of
very
you put
nice
on such a
hat.
great show,
Right.
and
I feel
I
like
can't wait
she's
to see what
almost like
happens
the
next.
Undertaker.
so much.
Now she needs to face Roka.
Back to you
Hat
guys.
versus hat.
Oh,
All right, well,
black
Roxy,
hats
see there
collide.
Again, I know that you don't really like it when competitors are classy and there's not a lot of backstage drama.
Nope,
but
not my thing.
What's your
Oh,
what's
man,
your read
that was a
on
good
Lightning
stretch.
Liz? How far can she go in the singles division?
I think we saw today in this match she has more knowledge even than she's getting out there. You know, there's a one time where she knew the answer, she just couldn't get to Gary Busey quick enough. And as she's playing the game, I think we're going to just watch her get better and better. So I don't know what the limit is with her. She could end up being Rookie of the Year.
It was a very well played match, very
We'll
classy
see.
match,
I
and
mean-
these two
Definitely
competitors,
got
maybe
a
they don't
claim
have a
to
lot of
it.
trash talking back
There-
and
But then
forth.
you
There's a lot of
also
personality,
got
great personality.
Oyama
You
in
see
there.
a
You
future
got a
in
few
which either
different
one of these
rookies
is potentially
this year
managed
so
by
far.
Smets.
our big
Yeah,
time
I mean, come on.
managerial
That's your front runner is
Definitely, I know
Smets.
As a
Mhm.
manager, we're always
Wow.
finding out who are the
It-
people that we want to pick up. And
I
think
can't wait
these
for
are
that
two
match.
really
Oh my
strong
God.
rookies, both of them.
Gonna be a
All
good
right,
one,
well,
man.
The league has been put on notice by both Lightning Liz and Diamond Dave. Lightning Liz getting the win today to push her record to 2-0. And I want to thank Roxy Stryer for joining me at the desk today. Roxy, thank you so
Give it up
much.
for
Where
Roxy.
can all the kids find you out there?
Everywhere at Roxy Stryer. Thank you so much for having me. You know I'm a big fan of this league, and I was really excited to call this match today.
And we are big fans of each and every one of y'all watching here today. Make sure you subscribe right here to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown channel
Already done.
on YouTube. Check us
Yep.
out in audio form as well. And if you've not joined the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon, check it out and select which tier is right for you. For Roxy Stryer and Christian Harloff, I am merely Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, and we'll see you down the road here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark.
All right,
Thank you,
any-
Roxy. Oh,
Ooh, what's
the
going
legend.
on here?
Well, there you are.
We got Dagnino.
Louse.
Uh-oh.
You fool. You fop.
Bonjour, moron.
Really? That's the best you got?
That's the best one.
You got nothing?
It is. That is the best one.
Hands down, best thing.
Hey, you know what happens in Houston? That's when my Phoenix, my guy, rises above it all with the flames burning behind him, and he triumphs.
There's only
He's
one
greater
thing.
than ever before.
Well, you know we only got one thing left to do.
Perhaps a fight to the death?
No, you play the Schmoedown.
What do you know about?
You can't run anymore.
I'm a
You
former
can't do
champion,
anything.
son.
Yeah, against you have one person in the league. You lost to Jay Washington.
Oh, man.
Jay's a friend of mine. I got a little.
Calling out Jay.
Mr. Navarro is
Navarro!
He's retired.
Why do you bring that up?
He's retired, and that's why you got thrown into the closet.
You know what? You had help. You had a team of 5 guys.
Yeah, but you.
And I lived.
Yeah, but
6 months I
the big
survived
mistake-
on my own
no,
with no Netflix.
The big mistake you made.
With no Netflix. None at all.
Because now I'm in the Horsemen.
You're not in the Horsemen.
You've been kicked
You
out of
walk
lower
around in
leagues
front of
and
the Horsemen. They're one step away from trampling right over you.
You saw what happened in Houston.
It's terrible.
You got a little piece of Shatner just toupee in your teeth. You should get rid of it. Anyway, nowhere to run to. Martha and the Van Dams.
Nowhere to hide, son. Hey, man, Thunderdome got nothing on me, brah. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. That'll be me.
Oh man.
Okay.
So we're getting Brunette versus Dagnino.
That's what it looks like. Which match is this? All right. Well.
That's a tampon.
Whoa, that's a tampon. Oh, it's Good Boys. I honestly want to see that. But so honestly, last thoughts on the match.
People out there it was like, oh, it's a low scoring match, it's a boring match. Those are some tough questions that both of the competitors had.
Yeah,
Liz just happened to have pull more right answers, and they both fought hard. Both are showing that they belong in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're rookies. This is only their second match, and they're still learning what they need to do to study, and I think they'll get there.
Oh yeah, I mean it's different from playing in front of, say, a webcam, or say playing just with your friends.
Yeah.
When you're behind the lights and because they're doing a whole studio production, so right now in this room alone, we have a 3-point lighting system. There's a light behind me. You can see it. It's making this hot spot right here that I'm covering up with my body, so that way you don't see it. And then we got one that's above our camera, and then we have one that's behind Kyle over there. We use that to light this green screen. In order to light a big stage production like that, we're talking maybe 6 lights, maybe more, depending on how big the lights are, too. Because we have relatively small lights. We only got 550 LEDs in each one of these bad boys. Some lights can get over 1,000 to 2,000 LEDs. So, I mean, getting behind those kind of lights can definitely turn it from I've got this to what did I get myself into?
Right, and you got the cameras pointing at you, the crowds are cheering, and like, ooh, I better get this.
Right.
And like sometimes you can blank.
So, any words from Chad? Any questions, concerns?
Val said that Del Rio's suit coat looks like it was a cast off from a prom date. And she got 3 of the answers right.
Nice. Good job, Val. You beat me today because I got 0.
I think I got 1.
Yeah. You at least got 1. I think you might have got 2. But thank you so much for joining us today. We always appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like what we're doing. And subscribe to the channel.
Bell.
That way you get notified whenever we go live in your feed. Or also, don't forget to hit the little bell. Ring that bell.
And also, be sure you guys go check out the actual video over on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown page.
Yeah,
show them some love. Give them a like, subscribe. And yeah, if you... We'll have more for you guys. This is
only video 2 of 4 for today. So we're going to take yet again another little break. And we'll be back on Reactions on Tap, your favorite place for beers, booze, food, and whatever we feel like watching today.
And a lot of nerdy stuff.
Yep. As always. Oh, God, there it is. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kyle.
And we'll see you next time.